If you're over 50 and experiencing unexplained leg weakness, persistent aches in your calves, or finding it harder to climb stairs than it used to be, what I'm about to share with you could be the missing piece of your health puzzle. My name is Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and over the past 22 years, as a geriatric specialist, I've witnessed thousands of patients in their 50s, 60s, and 70s struggle with declining leg strength, only to discover that 3 seemingly harmless supplements they were taking daily were actually accelerating their muscle deterioration. This isn't about getting older or accepting that weakness is inevitable. This is about understanding how certain vitamins and minerals, when taken incorrectly or in excess, can literally sabotage your body's ability to maintain strong, functional legs. Last month, I had a patient named Margaret, a vibrant 62-year-old retired teacher who came to my office frustrated and concerned. She told me that just 6 months earlier, she could walk her dog for miles without any discomfort, dance at her daughter's wedding for hours, and climb the stairs to her bedroom without gripping the handrail. But gradually, she noticed her legs feeling heavier, her thighs burning during simple activities like grocery shopping, and a persistent weakness that made her feel unsteady on her feet. Margaret had been following all the conventional health advice. She was taking her daily multivitamin, her calcium supplement for bone health, and her vitamin D as recommended by her previous doctor. She was eating reasonably well, staying somewhat active, and yet her leg strength was declining at an alarming rate. What Margaret didn't realize, and what millions of adults over 50 don't understand, is that certain supplements can create a cascade of metabolic disruptions that directly impact muscle function, blood circulation to the legs, and the body's ability to properly utilize the nutrients needed for maintaining muscle mass and strength. The 3 supplements I'm going to discuss today are found in nearly every household in America, sitting innocently in medicine cabinets and kitchen counters, while potentially contributing to the very problems they're supposed to prevent. The first culprit that's destroying leg strength in people over 50 is excessive calcium supplementation without proper cofactors. Now, before you think I'm completely against calcium, let me be clear. Calcium is essential for bone health and muscle function. However, the way most people over 50 are taking calcium supplements is creating more harm than good, especially when it comes to leg strength and mobility. When you take large doses of calcium carbonate or calcium citrate without the proper supporting nutrients, your body struggles to actually utilize this calcium effectively. Instead of strengthening your bones and supporting muscle function, excess calcium can begin to accumulate in soft tissues, including the muscles and blood vessels in your legs. This calcium accumulation, known as soft tissue calcification, can make your leg muscles feel stiff, reduce their flexibility, and impair the normal contraction and relaxation cycles that are essential for strength and endurance. Additionally, when calcium is taken in isolation or in improper ratios with other minerals, it can interfere with magnesium absorption. Magnesium is absolutely crucial for muscle function, nerve transmission, and energy production within muscle cells. When your magnesium levels become depleted due to calcium interference, your leg muscles lose their ability to generate power efficiently, leading to that heavy, weak feeling that so many people over 50 experience. The second supplement that's wreaking havoc on leg strength is iron, particularly when taken unnecessarily or in excessive amounts. Many people over 50, especially women who have been told they need iron for energy, continue taking iron supplements long after they're actually needed. Here's what most people don't understand about iron and leg strength. Iron is a double-edged sword in your body. While you need adequate iron for oxygen transport to your muscles, too much iron becomes toxic and can seriously damage muscle tissue. Excess iron creates oxidative stress throughout your body, but it particularly affects the muscles in your legs, because these are some of the largest, most metabolically active muscles in your body. When iron accumulates beyond what your body can safely store, it begins to generate harmful free radicals that damage the mitochondria within your muscle cells. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells, responsible for producing the energy your leg muscles need to function properly. When these cellular powerhouses become damaged by iron-induced oxidative stress, your legs lose their ability to generate the energy needed for normal activities like walking, climbing stairs, or simply standing for extended periods. Furthermore, excess iron can interfere with the absorption and utilization of other crucial nutrients like zinc and copper, which are essential for maintaining healthy connective tissue, proper nerve function, and muscle repair processes. This creates a downward spiral where your leg muscles become weaker, more prone to injury, and slower to recover from normal daily activities. The third supplement that's silently destroying leg strength in people over 50 is synthetic vitamin E, particularly the DL-alpha tocopherol form that's commonly found in multivitamins and standalone vitamin E supplements. This might surprise you because vitamin E is often marketed as an antioxidant that's supposed to protect your muscles from damage. However, synthetic vitamin E can actually create more problems than it solves, especially when it comes to leg strength and circulation. Synthetic vitamin E doesn't function the same way in your body as natural vitamin E from food sources. When you take large doses of synthetic vitamin E, it can interfere with the absorption and function of other fat-soluble vitamins, particularly vitamin K. Vitamin K is essential for proper blood clotting, but it also plays a crucial role in calcium metabolism and bone health. When synthetic vitamin E disrupts vitamin K function, it can contribute to improper calcium utilization, which we've already discussed as problematic for muscle function. Additionally, high doses of synthetic vitamin E can actually promote oxidative stress rather than prevent it, particularly in people who are sedentary or have underlying inflammation. This oxidative stress directly damages muscle fibers in your legs, making them weaker and more susceptible to fatigue. Many of my patients over 50 have reported significant improvements in leg strength and endurance after discontinuing synthetic vitamin E supplements and focusing on getting their vitamin E from natural food sources like nuts, seeds, and leafy green vegetables. Now that you understand which supplements are potentially undermining your leg strength, let me explain the intricate ways these substances are affecting your body's systems and why the timing and combination of what you're taking matters more than you might realize. The relationship between these supplements and leg weakness isn't just about individual toxicity. It's about how they interact with each other and disrupt the delicate balance your body needs to maintain strong, functional muscles as you age. When you take calcium, iron, and synthetic vitamin E together, as many people over 50 do through their daily multivitamin routine, you're creating what I call a perfect storm of mineral competition and metabolic disruption. These three supplements compete for absorption in your digestive system, meaning that even if you're taking what appears to be adequate amounts of beneficial nutrients, your body may not be absorbing them effectively. This competition extends beyond just absorption. It affects how these nutrients are transported through your bloodstream, how they're stored in your tissues, and how efficiently they can be utilized by your leg muscles. Let me share another patient story that perfectly illustrates this concept. Robert, a 58-year-old former construction worker, came to see me because he was experiencing severe leg cramps that were waking him up multiple times each night. During the day, his legs felt heavy and tired, making his part-time job at a hardware store almost unbearable. Robert had been taking a senior multivitamin, an additional calcium supplement because of family history of osteoporosis, and extra iron because he thought it would help with his energy levels. Blood tests revealed that despite taking all these supplements, Robert was actually deficient in magnesium, had elevated iron levels that were causing inflammation, and his calcium was being poorly utilized due to the mineral imbalances. The calcium-magnesium imbalance in Robert's system was causing his leg muscles to stay in a state of partial contraction, leading to the cramps and the sensation of heaviness. The excess iron was creating oxidative damage in his muscle tissues, making them less efficient at producing energy and more prone to fatigue. When we gradually eliminated the problematic supplements and focused on addressing his mineral imbalances through targeted nutrition and appropriate supplementation, Robert's leg strength and comfort improved dramatically within just 6 weeks. This brings me to an important point about how these supplement-induced imbalances specifically affect people over 50. As we age, our digestive system becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients. Our kidneys become less effective at filtering excess minerals, and our liver's ability to process and detoxify substances diminishes. This means that supplements that might be relatively harmless to a 30-year-old can become problematic for someone in their 50s, 60s, or 70s. Your body's decreased ability to handle excess nutrients means that what was once eliminated safely now accumulates and causes problems. The impact on leg strength is particularly pronounced because your leg muscles are among the most metabolically demanding tissues in your body. They require a constant supply of properly balanced nutrients, adequate oxygen delivery, and efficient waste removal to function optimally. When supplement-induced imbalances disrupt any of these processes, your legs are often the first place you'll notice the effects. The burning sensation when climbing stairs, the heaviness when walking longer distances, the instability when standing from a seated position. These are all signs that your leg muscles aren't getting what they need to perform their job effectively. Beyond the direct effects on muscle tissue, these 3 supplements can also impact the cardiovascular system in ways that reduce blood flow to your legs. Excess calcium can contribute to arterial stiffening, making it harder for blood to flow efficiently to your leg muscles. Poor circulation means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching the muscle cells, resulting in decreased strength and endurance. Iron overload can damage the delicate lining of blood vessels, leading to inflammation and reduced circulation. Synthetic vitamin E, when taken in large doses, can interfere with normal blood clotting mechanisms and contribute to poor circulation patterns. The nervous system connections to your legs can also be affected by these supplement imbalances. Proper nerve function requires specific ratios of minerals, particularly calcium, magnesium, and potassium. When calcium supplementation throws off these ratios, the nerves that control your leg muscles may not fire properly, leading to weakness, coordination problems, and that unsettling feeling of instability that many people over 50 experience. This neurological component is often overlooked, but it's a crucial piece of the puzzle when it comes to maintaining leg strength and preventing falls. Many of my patients are surprised to learn that the supplements they've been taking faithfully for years might be contributing to their declining mobility. The supplement industry has done an excellent job of convincing people that more is always better, but when it comes to your body's delicate biochemical balance, this simply isn't true. Your body functions best when nutrients are provided in appropriate ratios and amounts, preferably from whole food sources that contain the full spectrum of cofactors needed for proper utilization. If you're recognizing yourself in these descriptions, if you've been experiencing unexplained leg weakness, muscle cramps, fatigue when walking, or a general decline in your mobility, I want you to know that there's hope. The damage caused by inappropriate supplementation is often reversible when you address the underlying imbalances and give your body the support it actually needs. However, it's crucial that you don't simply stop taking everything all at once, as this can create its own set of problems. Before I continue with specific recommendations for restoring your leg strength naturally, I want to take a moment to connect with you directly. If this information is resonating with you, if you're starting to see connections between your supplement routine and your leg strength concerns, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and join our community of people who are committed to aging strong and maintaining their independence. But more than that, I want you to think about this question. What's one change you could make today that would support your leg strength? Maybe it's taking a closer look at your supplement cabinet, or perhaps it's committing to a short walk this afternoon. Whatever comes to mind, share it in the comments below. Your insight might be exactly what someone else in our community needs to hear today. Now let's focus on the solution. How to restore and maintain strong, pain-free legs, naturally while avoiding the supplement pitfalls that have been undermining your efforts. The approach I'm going to share with you has helped hundreds of my patients over 50 regain their leg strength, reduce pain, and feel confident in their mobility again. This isn't about taking more supplements or following complicated protocols. It's about understanding what your body actually needs and providing those nutrients in forms that your body can readily use and benefit from. The first step in rebuilding your leg strength is addressing any existing mineral imbalances that may have developed from years of inappropriate supplementation. This process requires patience because your body needs time to clear excess minerals and restore proper ratios. If you've been taking high-dose calcium supplements, the goal isn't to eliminate calcium entirely, but to reduce the amount you're taking and ensure that it's properly balanced with magnesium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2. The ideal ratio of calcium to magnesium should be approximately 2.1. But many people are taking 10 or even 20 times more calcium than magnesium, creating the imbalances I've described. For my patients who have been taking iron supplements unnecessarily, I typically recommend having their iron levels tested before making any changes. Many people over 50, particularly men and postmenopausal women, actually have adequate or even elevated iron stores and don't need additional iron supplementation. If your iron levels are normal or high, discontinuing iron supplements can lead to rapid improvements in energy levels and muscle function as your body reduces the oxidative stress burden. Regarding synthetic vitamin E, I recommend transitioning to getting your vitamin E from whole food sources rather than supplements. Foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados provide natural vitamin E in a form that your body can use effectively without the negative interactions associated with synthetic versions. These foods also provide additional nutrients that support leg strength, including healthy fats, fiber, and minerals that work synergistically to support muscle function. The second crucial component of restoring leg strength is optimizing your body's ability to produce and utilize energy within your muscle cells. This requires specific nutrients that are often depleted in people over 50, not because they're not eating enough, but because their bodies have increased needs and decreased absorption efficiency. Coenzyme Q10, for example, is essential for mitochondrial function and energy production, but your body's natural production of CoQ10 decreases significantly after age 40. Magnesium, which I've mentioned several times, is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, many of which are crucial for muscle function and energy production. B vitamins, particularly B1, B6, and B12, are essential for nerve function and energy metabolism in muscle tissue. Many people over 50 have suboptimal B12 levels due to decreased stomach acid production and changes in absorption, which can contribute to muscle weakness and neurological symptoms. However, rather than taking isolated B12 supplements, I recommend a high-quality B complex that provides all the B vitamins in proper ratios as they work together synergistically. The third element of leg strength restoration involves supporting your body's circulation and inflammatory response. Poor circulation is a major contributor to leg weakness, pain, and fatigue in people over 50. Foods rich in nitrates, like beets and leafy greens, can help improve blood flow to your leg muscles. Omega-3 fatty acids from sources like wild caught, fish, walnuts, and flax seeds help reduce inflammation and support healthy blood vessel function. Antioxidants from colorful fruits and vegetables help protect your muscle cells from oxidative damage while providing the vitamins and minerals your body needs for optimal function. The key is getting these nutrients from whole foods rather than isolated supplements, as whole foods provide the complete spectrum of compounds needed for proper utilization and avoid the imbalances that can occur with supplementation. Physical movement, even gentle movement, is absolutely essential for maintaining and rebuilding leg strength. Many of my patients over 50 have been told that they need to accept decreased mobility as a normal part of aging. But this simply isn't true. Your muscles respond to appropriate stimulus at any age, and even simple activities like walking, gentle stretching, and basic resistance exercises can lead to significant improvements in leg strength and function. The key is starting where you are and progressing gradually. If walking to the mailbox leaves you feeling fatigued, that's your starting point. If you can walk for 30 minutes but feel weak afterward, we need to address the underlying nutritional and metabolic factors that are limiting your endurance. Movement should energize you, not exhaust you. And when your body has the nutritional support it needs, physical activity becomes a source of vitality rather than a drain on your energy. Hydration is another often overlooked factor in leg strength and function. Many people over 50 are chronically dehydrated, which affects blood volume, circulation, and the ability of nutrients to reach muscle cells efficiently. Proper hydration also helps your kidneys filter waste products and excess minerals, supporting the detoxification process as your body clears accumulated toxins from inappropriate supplementation. Sleep quality directly impacts muscle recovery and strength. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which is essential for muscle repair and maintenance. Many of the mineral imbalances caused by inappropriate supplementation can interfere with sleep quality, creating a cycle where poor sleep contributes to muscle weakness, and muscle weakness contributes to poor sleep quality. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want you to understand that the leg weakness, pain, and fatigue you may be experiencing aren't inevitable consequences of aging. In many cases, these symptoms are your body's way of telling you that something is out of balance, and with the right approach, these imbalances can be corrected. The 3 supplements we've discussed today, excessive calcium, unnecessary iron, and synthetic vitamin E, are just the beginning of understanding how to support your body's needs as you age. I hope this information has given you a new perspective on your health and perhaps explained some symptoms you've been experiencing. Your journey to stronger, pain-free legs starts with the choices you make today. If you found value in this information, I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to our channel and become part of our community dedicated to aging with strength and vitality. But more importantly, I want to hear your story. Have you experienced improvements in your leg strength after making changes to your supplement routine? What challenges are you facing with mobility or leg pain? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story could be the encouragement someone else needs to take action. And if you learned something new today that you plan to implement, and tell us about it. Our community thrives when we support each other in making positive changes for our health and well-being. Remember, every step you take toward better health is a victory worth celebrating.